If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkill's tutorial guides from Microsoft Flight Simulator, or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining us on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future releases that come down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And in today's episode we are checking out the Simworks Studios RV-10. This aircraft's been out for a minute, but it is absolutely a gorgeous plane, and I now get the incredible pleasure of checking it out. Obviously super excited for anything from Simworks Studio, given the fact that we know that the PC-12 is on its way here, and I am just counting the days down. I wish that I could just get up and fly it right now. PC-12 is going to be an absolutely wonderful addition to Microsoft Flight Simulator, as I'm sure we're about to find out. So is the Simworks Studio RV-10. So let's go ahead and get started here. Obviously, from the exterior, guys, the textures look absolutely fantastic, meeting up with the Microsoft Flight Simulator standards of acceptance here, if you will. Very, very gorgeous, very, very sleek little plane. I love that the canopy door, or not canopy door, cockpit door rolls up like that, sort of with the gull wing doors. I always like that look. Completely impractical in cars, if you ask me, but definitely still a very cool look. I think it looks cool. I just don't know that I would ever want one on a vehicle of my own. Cockpit textures and everything like that look absolutely fantastic. No issues there. Tons of features. What do we have here? What is this? The brochure of the aircraft. Check that out. What is this? Aerosportproducts.com. I wonder if this is a brochure to the real aircraft. That's kind of neat. Let's see what else we got. I'm sort of monitoring. What does that do? Take rid of what is that? Whoa! Dude. How did I do that? Oh, did I? There we go. Ah, okay, that's kind of neat. Can you do that with this one too? Does it move the camera? Ah, that would be the only cooler aspect, that is if it moved the camera with you. That'd be neat. What's this? Anything down here? Now, I do know that we have a tablet here. The tablet is used specifically for use with Sky4Sim the EFB, and we'll take a look at that in case any of you are unfamiliar with it, but a very, very cool software. I do have it, so we'll be able to check that out and just sort of see what it looks like. Movable lights. Speaking of lights, let's set a quick canopy view here, or overhead panel view. Whoa. Whoa, there they are. Okay. Yeah, that's close enough. Control Alt and 2. Let's save that. I don't know what the heck I just hit, but I don't think it was 2. Okay, so we've got our nav lights, strobe lights, landing lights, taxi light, wing lights, or wigwag lights, excuse me. So basically the beacon, I believe. Panel lights, overhead, rear map lights, and footwell lights. All right. Oh, probably should set a default view. So let's see here. I normally like to be a bit further back where I can see. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. There we go. And then if we look left to right, we are out the window. We're a little forward. I always back it up a little bit. There we go. That'll work. Let's do Control Alt and 1 to save that view. And let's get started here. So, let me make sure all of my controls are set appropriately. We are in Vancouver, by the way, up in Canada. So we're checking things out up here. And let's do a quick check here. We've got our throttle cutoff pitches at low, and we have, or high pitch, excuse me, and we have the mixture. It is there. Okay, mixture. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's see here. What else we got? Let's go ahead and close the door here. Oh, whoa! Anything in there? No? Just there for animation, huh? Cool. Little surprise. I was not expecting that. Yeah, let's see here. What else we got? Okay. And now, let's go ahead and see what the in-game checklist looks like. Fully modeled. So let's make sure we've done everything here. All electrical equipment, we did just verify, is off. Throttle is closed. Mixture is leaned out. RPMs, let's go ahead and set it to max. Oops, wrong one. Max RPM. Fuel selector left or right. Currently we're on off, so let's go ahead and rotate it to the right. We'll start with right on this one. Excuse me. Standby battery. That's going to be the backup master batteries. Let's go ahead and throw that guy on there. Amps, volts, check. Let's see here. Do we have a voltmeter? Because I don't see anything here. Let's see here. A little bit different than what I'm used to. What do we got? Zero frequencies set up. That's not going to be right. Display. No. All right, let's go back to the home page. Crap. Let's go back to full. Nope, that's not right either. I don't know how to get out of here. Main menu. I hate these ones. They always throw me off. We were at full screen. There it goes. Okay, it works. All right, I just had to go back to the home menu. All right, I don't see a voltmeter though, or an amp meter. So I guess we probably should turn on the other systems here. What's that over there? Nope, we got the, oh, maybe. Or is that just the Hobbs meter? Oh, that's just the Hobbs. I don't see an amp meter on this. Don't worry, I'm looking for about 2 more seconds, then we're going to call it and move on. Alright, let's just call it and move on. I'm sure it's going to be on the MFD. I have no problem with that, so let's go ahead and just keep on going here. Let's turn the battery master on. Let's turn the alternator master on. Can't read what those say. Avionics master, that's what I want. Let's turn that on. That'll probably give me what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. There, that's what I wanted. We got 13.45 volts, 10 amps. All right. So I'm sure there was a way that I was supposed to get it over here, but again, I'm trying to make this very quick for you guys here. So amp meters checked. Starting the engine. Fuel pump on. Throttle 1/4 inch. Mixture rich. Fuel pump off. Cool. So the usual stuff. All right. And my fuel pump. Pitot heat fuel pump right there. Boom. There's fuel pump. Mixture set to rich. Fuel pump off. All right. And crack that throttle 1/4 of the way there. Let's turn on some lights. Let's see here. Make sure I have everything that I need on here. Looks like I'm just going to have some remapping to do in SPAD. Some things are working, some aren't. So they're just throwing me off for a minute. Turn nav lights on. Let's turn the wigwags lights on. Wigwags lights up. Good job, Mike. All right, let's go ahead and hit continue down here. There's a touch screen there on the transponder. Or no, the radio, excuse me. Well, got the transponder too. I don't think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Should it be 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's see 1, 2, 0, 0. I'm pretty sure Canada uses the same thing we do. Honestly, I am not 100% sure on that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and... All right, see our magnetos are working. Lift boat, and let's see here. Clear prop. Good engine start. Sounds nice. Probably should have closed the door first, but you know, sometimes you just gotta be in the moment. Alright. Barometric pressure is set. Let's get our MEDAR information, determine where the heck the wind is going today. And then we'll do our after start checklist here. We're at Vancouver. Yeah, give it to me. Why aren't you... Hello? Oh, come on. I hate it when it does this. This is why it pisses me off. There's so many places that you can't get any MEDAR information for. Anyway, that's fine. Hopefully we'll see a windsock. Let's go outside for a second. This is why I hate the in-game ATC of any kind. It's just garbage. So many places you can't get MEDAR information from, but I guarantee I could go to Google and find it. Alright, there's our windsock, so it looks like we're going to be taxiing out to the right. There we go. That's totally fine. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Alright, so let's jump back in here. Oop, wrong button. Let's get rolling here. So far, I'm really digging this plane, though. Really digging this plane. Flaps up. It's supposed to be coming up. There you go. Cool. And we will be turning the track IR on. Don't worry, guys. Give me just a second here. sort of peeking around. Got an autopilot panel, comm panels. Continue on here. Okay, cool. Gorgeous airplane, man. The heaters. Alright, well, let's go do some damage. See if we can break it. I can always break it, right? That's really what it comes down to. Oh, gotta address the track IR. Ooh, there we go. Beep. Beep. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's do our checklist real quick. Make sure we got everything. Alright, so we are at the after charging. Make sure as required, alternators are both on, avionics master switch is on, lights are on, flaps are on, elevator trim is set. Speaking of elevator trim, let's see if that's working. Is that working? I don't really have an indicator setting my... Let's see if we've got a flight controls indicator. I don't think we do. That's traffic, terrain, weather, default nav, flight plan, procedure, nearest. No, it's not going to give me what I'm looking for. I don't seem to have a trim indicator telling me what my trim is set at. So, we'll just continue to fly it like we stole it. Okay, you know, I mean, we don't have to know what we're doing, right? Anyway, okay, so altimeter is set. Brakes, we'll test those in just a second. And let's move on over to the engine run-up. So you got set throttles at 2,000. Prop RPM lever check. Magneto 175 RPM max decrease. Okay, let's do this. So we're just going to do the run-up now while we're sitting here on the parking. Alright, so let's hold the brakes. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick brake check. Let's release the parking brake. Brake check is good. We're going to hold it here. And let's see what we got here. Fullest tank. It's going to be the left tank at this point. Left tank is set. And they said it wants 2,000 RPMs. Let's get it on up there. Close enough. Moving over to the magnetos. And we're going to switch left, back to both, over the right, back to both. All right, amps volts check. Let's see here, idle. Let's pull it back. Should be between 700 and 740 RPMs. Right about 730. Nice. Okay. So it looks like we are ready to roll. So for takeoff, we're going to want fuel pumps on. So let's go ahead and turn some lights on. Come up top here for a second. Let's get that taxi light turned on. There we go. And as we get to the runway, we'll turn the fuel pumps on. So we'll leave the checklists on here for right now. Brakes are released. Hey, Bill. Why are you so tall, Bill? Like, yeah, I want to be as tall as you. I feel like I'm taller than Bill now. There. All right. Good flight controls. Obviously, rudder pedals are all working. Brum, 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 brum. All right, we'll come over here and join the taxiway in probably what is an incredibly incorrect manner to do so. And actually, is that the taxiway? No. That's definitely a taxiway. It's awfully close to the runway. I like this little plane. It's so tiny. This is definitely the runway. So we're going to be looking at a back taxi here. I mean, well, yeah, we should back taxi. So as we take the runway, I'm still going to go ahead and turn the fuel pump on. Turn the landing lights on, the strobe light. Clear right. Clear left. Alright, so as we're sitting here already on the runway now, let's go ahead. We got our fuel pump on, elevator trim, we hope is set. Doors are closed and locked, seatbelts are secure. Takeoff briefing is complete. We're just doing standard VFR, taking off runway heading, and then flying to our discretion. Annunciator panel is clear, no warnings, no ECAS warnings. Transponder, let's go ahead and turn that on. I don't know that we ever did that. It is altitude reporting, so it looks like it's set to auto. Oh, got to taxiing a little fast there. Holy crap, got to taxiing a lot of fast there. Landing lights are set. Magnetos are set to both. Flaps are set for takeoff. We don't need any flaps. We've got a very long runway here for this tiny little plane. And time is written down here. I don't know if this thing has a chronometer. If it does, I'm not too worried about it, to be completely honest. All right. And let's see here. Airspeed as required, looking for 120 knots on climate. That's a good climb. All right. Let's have some fun here. It's about the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Yo, spin around doing a donut. Let's do this. Wait a minute, our wind shifted direction. It totally shifted direction. You son of a... Alright guys, we're taking off with a tailwind at this point. You guys saw me. You guys know that I checked. The windsock was showing the other way earlier. Alright, that happens. Should have just taken off the direction we were facing, but now we're going with a tailwind, power to the max setting here. And we are rolling. Airspeed is alive. Looking at 50 knots there, 60 knots, coming up 65. Airplane's picking itself up, and we are airborne. What a beautiful view. Holy crap. Oh, stay focused on the plane, Mike. Stay focused on the plane. I don't want to stay focused on the plane. I want to look out the window. To see green. Alright, let's go ahead and bring RPMs back to about 2,300. Excuse me, prop. There we go. And we're just going to level it out here. Absolutely beautiful view. Alright, let's check our trim. We know that the trim nose up worked just fine. Trimming nose down. Using my Gear Falcon trim wheel. Working perfectly. I'm going to try to reset my camera view a little bit here. A little goofy. Yes, I know we're climbing. I'll fix it in a second, I promise. Trying to make sure that I get good camera views for you guys. That really is important. I really do try hard for that. But I also want to make sure you guys get to enjoy the aircraft itself. So. Check this thing out. It looks stunning. Flying beautifully. It's reactive. It's keeping me busy. Woo! Come on. Let's come back, nose down a little bit. Let's put some power off a little bit further. Trim my nose down a little bit. She likes to climb, man. Call this the overkill inaugural flight here. How's it going, Bill? You liking the flight? Alright, that's good. There she is from the outside. Gorgeous. Oh, baby, she's all over the place. We are getting bounced around. Bounced around. Good news is we have a G1000 here. Let's lock in our heading mode. I'm using the SimBuilder G1000 to control all of my autopilot controls. That's why you guys aren't seeing any point and click action happening here. Let's go ahead and lock in our altitude as well. 2600, that works for me. Beautiful. Airspeed's looking great. She's a climber, isn't she? Or a speeder. Alright, and so I also wanted to show you guys what Skyforce Sim tablet looks like. So we got the tablet in here. Now the Skyforce Sim is a third-party application that works as an EFB. However, it is a very powerful EFB, you guys. I've done multiple videos on this software, and I highly recommend that you guys check this one out. It is, like I said, I can't say it enough. It's a very, very powerful piece of software. It integrates with both the G1000, the G3000, and I've used it on the G5000 without any issue. Now, what does integrating it with it mean? What that means is that you can actually create a visual flight plan in here. So let's go to our globe here. We could actually create destination points here, right? Let's say we wanted to create a flight plan. And if I wanted to, I believe this is the page I want. It's been a while, so bear with me. Is it this one? It's one of these. Nope, let's share it with friends. Yep, below. Let's see here. Enter flight plan code. Nope, that's an import. It's been a while since I've used it, guys. Just bear with me. Give me a minute. This video wasn't supposed to be about the Skyforce Sim tablet. I just wanted to show you guys it was here. Make sure you guys watch my previous videos on it, though. Seriously. But long story short, I just can't remember how to do it off the top of my head right now. It's been a while. You can actually take that flight plan that we just created, and with a click of a button, you can push it to the G1000. So this guy, I think that just starts our timer. Yeah, that just starts the timer. That's not what I was looking for. Let me go to the export. I still don't think this is it. No, that's to share it with somebody. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's go to flight plan, airport search. That's if we want to save it. That's a share. Yeah, I'd have to look at it. Look back at the instructions. I can't remember exactly how we do it. But yes, it can be done. I want to stress that it can be done. We can have the flight plan imported directly into the G1000 and vice versa. So depending on what you want to use. Now, the really cool thing, if you guys saw that, just real quick, in the flight plan, these are all the options that are here. Look at all this stuff, guys. It's got a ton of different pieces of information. Loads directly with NeoFly. So that's another really great benefit of it. It's NeoFly version 4, by the way, which is the latest release. But it has a ton of different options. One of the really cool things about the flight plan also is you can see a terrain view that tells you what altitude that you need to be at. You can actually get altitude avoidance procedures. Gosh darn it. Hey. Come on. There, that's one. Not what I'm looking for still. It would help if I wasn't bouncing. Anyway, I can't remember now. I hope you guys saw. Oh, it's because we're flat. We don't have any concerns here based on the flight plan we created. Let's do something real quick. I'll do something real fast. Hang on. Like I said, it's supposed to be about the RV-10, so bear with me. Let's go back a page. Let's go back to our global map here. And let's zoom out. Let's say we wanted to go way out here. Now if we go to the next page, there you go. That's what I was looking for. Gives you your altitude clearances, so you actually know what altitude you need to be at to avoid any terrain or obstacles. Let's go ahead and turn the aircraft back towards our airfield here. There she goes. Gosh, that is gorgeous though. Holy crap. Getting bumpy though. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Alright, anyway, that is the Skyforce Sim tablet, you guys. Again, please be sure to just go to my channel, click on the videos, go to the search tab, and hit Skyforce Sim. I've done a bunch of videos on this application. I cannot stress enough, it is a fabulous, fabulous app. And it can be used on any browser, any mobile device, or in this case, inside the RV-10 itself. I gotta remember how I got rid of the tablet last time. There it is. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, so now let's get back to our... Oh, hey. Oh, I must have bumped the thing. Let's see, your fuel quantity, left tank's looking a little low, so let's go ahead and switch it on over to the right. There we go. I feel like I'm so high now. Bill, you're a liar. There's no way you're that tall. Anyway. This is an absolutely fantastic aircraft. Everything's very responsive. As you can see, it's got a ton of integration. Now, one of the really cool things, it's got the GTN 650i, as you guys can see here. You also have the option during installation to just install the GTN 650 if that's your preference. So, very obviously modern glass cockpit. You guys know that I'm typically more one for the steam gauges. However, this is obviously a much newer aircraft. It's going to have the newer and cooler avionics, which that's just nature. Gosh, it is bouncing as all heck out here today. Another outside view for us here, especially with the autopilot rocking it. I like how reactive it is to the environment. That is a good thing, in my opinion. All right, let's see what we got as far as airfields go. We took off from down over here. Or was it that one out there? No, I don't think so. Pretty sure it's this one here. Either way, that's what. Yeah, no, it has to be that one. I actually can't remember now. Well, we'll turn it over there here, and we'll see if that's the one we want to go to. Track IR, what are you doing, man? Assuming... Oh, wow, yeah, those definitely work. I actually like these a lot better than just your standard sun visors. I think the tint makes more sense to me. How do I roll it up? Okay, that's how I swing it. There we go. Okay, so to get another twist there. Don't ask me how I got the Jungle Book in my head, because I have absolutely no idea. Cruising at about 150 knots. That's not bad. We're not pushing her too hard. Pull the propeller pitch off a little bit, but I mean, it's just... I'm pretty sure it has FADEX, so it's just going to adjust regardless anyway. Nah, that's the International. Okay, so yeah, we came from the south here. Let's turn back south. 210. Should have our airport out here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to disengage the autopilot. We're going to take back over the aircraft. You know this time which way our winds are heading, although that would have been nice for me to adjust before I did that. That's not what I want. Oh, baby. Gosh, you were just so bouncy. Holy crap. I'm trying to descend. I'm not trying to descend that fast. Easy. Easy. I am looking for, and I don't know how to find it on this particular screen. I'll have to figure that out. No, see, why does it say the transponder's in standby, but it was reporting altitude right there? You see altitude right there. So, different avionics suite must be reporting it. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, let's turn it on. Just so, you know, double duty, I guess. Okay, let's just close that. I'll worry about it later. We'll assume the wind direction is the same. I was trying to turn the wind direction on for the, whatchamacallit? Why can I not think of the word? The avionics system. Right, there's our airport. Beautiful. Looks like we're going to be flying into some nasty weather here. I know, keep coming down. Let's pull the power way off here. It's getting kicked around like crazy, man. I will say, the weather effect in Microsoft Flight Simulator has come a very long way. And it's nice. Very welcomed. Very welcomed adjustment. That should be our airport, but boy, I'd be damned if I can't make out the runway that I want. Okay, there it is. I see it now. Alright, so let's start pulling power off here. Back to our checklist. So we're just going to review some things here. Alright. Seatbelts, approach briefing completely. Fuel pump set on. Actually, I never turned it off. Oops. Guess I should have gone through that checklist after takeoff. Throttle as required. RPM, max RPM, mixture. Okay, the usual. The usual. Fly it until it falls out of the sky. So, the good news is fuel pumps are on. Alright, let's check tanks. Tanks are about equal. Looks like the right tank is still winning today. We're at 99 knots. Set flaps 1. Ah, I'm sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh, I think it was a piece of dog hair. Damn huskies. Approach speed, I believe we were looking for, is what I read was 83 knots, if I remember correctly. I hope I'm not getting aircraft mixed up here. I was looking at 4 different flight manuals today. We'll shoot for 85. Flaps 2 rolling in. Come on, descending too fast. Let's trim that nose up a little bit. Oh, got slow. Got slow. I can feel it. She's tanking. Got slow, got slow, got slow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mixture back into full rich. We're going to call it 65 knots. Oh, and we got a crosswind. It's definitely 65 knots. Flaps coming in. Alright, more or less stable. Getting better. Let's re-verify barometric pressure. Oops. Crap. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, cool. I was worried the VFR map was going to pop up. Flaps are full. Looking for 60 knots. We're high, but we're still in. We got it. Definitely landing into the wind this time. That's a nice perk from last time. Got a little slow. I can already hear the stall warning. Come on. Hold it. Come on, baby. Settle in. Whoa, there's left wheel down. Come on. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was actually a really enjoyable experience. So 55 knots on the approach speed now that I can actually pull up the dock without crashing ourselves. 55 and 60 here. It does come with a very thorough manual in itself as well, you guys. Whoa, come around, baby. There we go. Oof. Cleaning up the flaps. Slow the aircraft way down. Alright. I'm just going to switch camera views, I think, for this one. Strobe lights off, landing lights off. Get back into the cockpit. Okay. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Goodness. Goodness, you had your fun. Time for you to settle down now. Settle down now. This is an incredibly fun aircraft, you guys. Make sure you check this out. Simworks Studios RV-10. We will definitely be flying this aircraft again. I was very impressed with it. It's maneuverable, it's touchy, it's fast, it's It's fun. I like the modern, sleek look to it. It's definitely got a very nice feel to it. I liked how reactive it was to the environment. Don't ask me about my parking job. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I kicked the rudder over, and then at this point, it just sort of turned into a giant mess. We'll come back around and park next to Jose over there. Because this is terrible. They're like, where is this guy going, and how much has he had? Yeah, I know. I get it, fire truck. You're like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Don't hit the wing. Don't hit the wing. Don't hit the tail. Okay, let's try this again without looking like a complete fool. So I feel like a complete fool now. Alright. George. And yes, I change their names every time on purpose. Except for Bill. That's Bill. Oof! Okay, we're stopping it there. Parking brake. Do I have it? Looks like we got it. Awesome sauce. Ooh, let's pull that off. Fuel valves. Fuel pumps. And let's kill everything else here. Boom, boom. Oh, what happened? Microsoft, knock it off. Let me shut my plane off the way I want. Alright. And that should be everything. Why do we still... Oh, the backup. There she is, you guys. Once again, Simworks Studios RV-10. Gorgeous little plane. This thing was a ton of fun to fly. Absolute blast. Very, very pleased with this one. Very pleased with this aircraft. Let me know what you guys think of this aircraft down below. If you guys already own it, tell me what your thoughts are. If you plan on buying it, I'd love to hear that from you guys as well. Again, don't forget about Sky4 SimPad, as well as it integrates directly with the aircraft, as well as with NeoFly version 4. So definitely enhances the experience even further. As always, guys, stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, folks.